Yo man, hey man, say man, it's your boy Fresh Dex in the flesh, back at again with another banger. And I promise y'all boys, a video. You feel me? So that video I promise y'all boys was answering some more of NBA YoungBoy questions in the comment section down below. So I hope y'all boys updated yourself with the questions in some of them NBA YoungBoy videos. But the one I'm talking about in particular is the one, well, the first NBA YoungBoy Dreadlock review I did. That's where y'all have most of the questions at. But I remember a video I did like a week ago titled "How to Get Your Dreadlocks Like NBA YoungBoy / NBA Ben 10." So that being said, y'all got my you know what I'm saying, y'all got my likes up, B. So I really appreciate that. Y'all got my likes up to like 48. I only asked for 10 to be honest with y'all boys, but I appreciate all the likes and I appreciate you getting that video to 1.4k views. You feel me? No cap. It's the Dex squad out here, B. We about to blow up. We about to be at 1k soon. You feel me? No cap. Soon to be monetized, soon to be famous YouTuber, etc. But anyways, that being said, my boy, let's go ahead and get into answering these questions to this part 2. You feel me? So make sure you subscribe, like, and all that stuff. This video gonna be kind of long, so go ahead and get your popcorn, whatever you gotta do, etc. That being said, let's go ahead and get into these comments. Anyways, let's go to this video right here where y'all have most of the questions. Let me see if I can remember where I left off at. Yeah, I believe I left off at don't follow. Shout out to you, bro. That's what I left off on, answering these questions. I'm gonna try to answer all these questions the best of my ability. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into it, B. So the first question of the day is by my boy D-Made Juan. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. So he said no hate, but he cut his hair and grew it back. That's why it looked weird. And the pics don't add up. I feel like the pics add up, my guy. So, you know, I feel like I did a good job. And I'm not even like really an NBA YoungBoy fan. I don't even listen to music like that for real. But I think he has the potential to get some dope dreadlocks. But, you know what I'm saying? Send some positivity in the comment section down below. I would appreciate that a lot more. Anyways, that ain't freeform. I believe my boy NBA YoungBoy do have freeform dreadlocks. It's definitely not actually traditional or basic looking dreadlocks. So, and it looks like it's getting there to locking up anyway. So I don't know. Maybe you might not be informed. You feel me? Ty the Great, wherever how you pronounce your name. But anyways, moving on. Ija, something like that. I don't know how to pronounce your stuff. But anyways, what do you mean by organically locking your hair? Okay, so when I say organically locking your hair, I mean simply naturally locking up your hair. It's like as simple as that. That's basically what I'm saying, like locking it up the most natural way you can do it. You know, you can say natural or you can say organic, whatever how interpretation you want to say it. That's basically what I'm talking about. With no manipulation at all and just naturally allowing your hair just to do what it's going to do. Naturally to just allow your dreadlocks to just be dreadlocks ultimately. You feel me? Not any tight hairstyles, not doing too much, and just allowing your hair to breathe and just naturally freeform, you know, as close as possible to truly freeforming dreadlocks, because a lot of people don't even truly freeform their dreadlocks nowadays. They do a little manipulation and then they allow it to freeform. So that's ultimately creating it to be semi-freeform in a way. But yeah, it's still in the idea of being freeform as well, because over time you still allowing your hair to breathe, or your scalp to breathe mostly. You really need it on your scalp or your dreadlocks gonna fall out. Anyways, moving on. I hope that answers your question. Alright, shout out to KTB Wayne. Alright, how can I get my hair to do this, and how do I start the freeform? Oh, okay. So, when it comes to you just starting off your freeform dreadlocks, I believe I responded to a lot of these comments, to be honest with y'all boys. But I'm just going to, respond to it again, I guess. So, anyways, you can just start off by, growing your hair out naturally. and then due time you get like 5-6 inches, something like that, or 4 to 5. I don't know, whichever one, it depends. You have enough length to like actually twist your hair. You have enough length to go the sponge route, because if you have too much hair and you try to go through the, using the sponge and everything, it's going to be a little more difficult for you to develop the foundation if you have a lot of hair. But it just takes time and patience overall, no matter if it's shorter hair or longer hair. It's still a process to get the perfect sections that you desire in your hair, unless you want to go to truly truly freeform, truly like neglected dreadlock state, and just go that whole route. Then that's a whole different story. You don't need any manipulation from the sponge or you twisting with your fingers or anything like that. But anyways, yeah, you just go with the sponge, develop the foundation correctly, make sure you're using the sponge correctly in a correct circular motion, and keep doing that every day, combined with the finger twisting once your hair gets the better foundation set up, so you can set up basically individual parts for yourself on the top of your head. And then when you twist it, it just enhances those parts to just stay together. That's the whole point of finger twisting it. And that also creates the not foundation, but the separation you need in your dreadlock journey. In due time, 5 or 6 months, it will just lock up like that. So I hope that answers your question. All right, moving on from that, we have James. All right, so all you have to do is wash your hair, sponge it, and lock it up, and use leave-in conditioner daily. I will definitely not advise you, sir, to use leave-in conditioner daily. I will advise you to, if you want to, like whenever you can, whenever you feel like your hair is getting dirty, that's pretty much what I'm trying to say. Just wash it with shampoo. Don't use leave-in conditioner daily if you're trying to go the NBA YoungBoy route and get freeform dreadlocks, because you putting a lot of leave-in conditioner in it can cause a lot of buildup due time, and it's really difficult to get buildup out of freeform dreadlocks other than traditional dreadlocks. So I hope that answers your question. You just basically use the sponge, neglect it, ultimately, going the whole freeform route, and use the finger twisting. That's basically most of you have to do, and it's going to be a while before you actually wash your hair in general, to be honest with you. But if you feel like your hair is really dirty, then wash it. Before you even begin the journey, wash your hair, because clean hair locks up a lot faster than dirty hair. I hope y'all boys know that, and try to avoid putting too much products in your hair in general, so you can avoid buildup and mold and everything else that would cause a side effect to your dreads and ultimately lead to you cutting your dreadlocks off. We don't want that on this channel, you feel me? No cap. So I hope that answers your question. All right, moving on to my boy Little Ray. Shout out to you, Little Ray. I got 4A type of hair. What I gotta sew. What? Okay, so I believe you basically saying that, yeah, for a type of hair, will you be able to get the similar look to my boy NBA YoungBoy? And to answer that question is yes, you can ultimately get that look with 4A type of hair, leading to 3C type of hair. I believe that's the limit. Otherwise, it's just gonna look really strange. You trying to rock the NBA YoungBoy look. Of course, you can probably achieve this look with the crochet needle, but overall it's just gonna look very strange. You gonna basically look like a porcupine, if that makes sense. No offense, what I'm saying, but it's gonna look more natural with the 3C to the 4C type of hair. But anyways, yes, bro, you can achieve that look ultimately by using the sponge, finger twisting over time, developing that foundation you need. And whenever you feel like the need to wash your hair, and waiting till like 5 or 6 months to allow it to lock up and allow that separation to form. Get that drop fade, you feel me? You rocking that NBA YoungBoy look before you know it, you feel me? No cap. Anyways, I hope that answers your question. Alright, so moving on to _dot. I got a dreads with a mid fade afro from doing 2-strand twists. If I take my 2-strand twist dreads out of my hair, will I achieve that look basically? All right, so you basically asking if you like have 2-strand twists, can you achieve this look when you do like the twist out and everything? Ultimately, I don't believe you're gonna achieve this look of NBA YoungBoy. So if you have dreads already currently, I believe that's what you're saying right now. I would definitely recommend, if you guys like starting off your whole dreadlock journey, before it locks up, you need to do like a whole process to get it to look similar to my boy NBA YoungBoy. Once it locks up, then that's just how your dreadlocks is gonna look, unless you comb it back out again, but that can reflect in a lot of damage as well, and you're gonna lose a lot of length too. So bro, I don't know what to tell you right now, because your dreadlocks are already locked, because you're claiming it's dreads. So I'm assuming that it's already dreads, so it's not too much you can do to make it look similar to NBA YoungBoy right now, other than just freeforming naturally and using a sponge, and maybe you'll get that look, but it's hard to maintain that look with it already being dreaded already. But if you wasn't dreaded, my advice will be basically to, you can do the twist out method and just allow your hair to freeform and lock up like that, and use a sponge and finger twist. And basically what I was just saying before, maybe even throw in some microfiber towel, you feel me? And just add that to the mix. And you don't need too much products during any of those processes. All you have to do basically is just get that castor oil, that tea tree oil, and mix it with water. You basically good ultimately. So basically that would be my advice for you, bro. I hope I answered your question. Moving on to Morgan. All right, so what's up, bro? You keep saying freeform and use sponge barely. What does freeform mean? You don't know what freeform mean, my guy? All right, cool. So I'm just gonna break it down for you real quick. So ultimately, freeform means to freely form your hair. Ultimately, it's basically in it, in the term, in the word, whatever you want to call it, bro. So basically, freeforming is just allowing your hair to be like it's gonna be, just allowing it to lock up naturally, organically, whatever you want to call it, and just allow your dreadlocks to just ultimately be dreadlocks and go through the stages of you just getting congos and whatever happening to your dreadlocks, allowing it just to be and just have it freely flowing. Some people even attach it to spirituality, spiritual levels. That's all I'm meant to say, spiritual levels. Alright, so anyways, I hope that answers your question, bro. And if you want to join the whole freeform journey, go ahead and do your thing. You feel me? No cap. It's definitely a great journey. You're definitely going to learn a lot through time, and definitely learn patience. Absolutely. So I hope that answers your question, my guy. So anyways, what type of sponge did he use? The one with the big holes or the small holes? My boy NBA YoungBoy most definitely used the small holes, because his dreadlocks turned out very, very skinny ultimately. But I believe his dreadlocks are getting thicker due time, because he allowing himself to like gradually transition to the maintenance route just a little bit, but he just hinting here and there, and it's hard to tell ultimately right now because his account is disabled. So I'm just looking at all the fan pages, but based off the fan pages and the updated pictures of that picture with him with his birthday, it looks like his dreadlocks are looking more maintained. It's falling down a lot more, and it's definitely separating nicely, and it looks a little more maintained on the scalp than anything else, but it still has that NBA YoungBoy look with the freeform look at the same time. Somehow he's trying to achieve both of those looks, so hopefully that works out for him. But it looks like his hair is about to be looking similar to my boy NBA Ben 10. So I hope that answers your question. Use the small holes. Alright, so my boy Roger, shout out to you, bro. Do you have any tips to stop getting congos when I sponge my hair? Alright, so the only tip I will have for you to prevent congos in general, no matter if it's freeform or the maintenance route, etc., etc. Anyways, once you go in the shower, right, you get out of the shower, all that stuff, whoop, whoop, and make sure to separate your hair, bro. Separate your dreadlocks. You gotta do the whole little popping method, and make sure your dreadlocks are like wet or have some type of moisture on it, because if you don't, then it's gonna break and you have a risk of it just falling out. So your hair is a lot stronger when it's wet. Ultimately, it's a lot more elastic, whatever you want to call it. It's a lot more stronger somehow. I don't know the technical stuff, but it's just the fibers in the hair, whatever, etc., etc. I don't want to get too much detail into that, but ultimately just separate your hair when you come out of the shower, or you can just wet it ultimately and just separate it one day. When you see congos, you always got to focus on your scalp and what's going on your top of your head, bro, because if you don't, in no time you will develop so many congos you won't even see it coming, bro. So I hope that answered your question, bro. So anyways, moving on to my boy Little Ray. If I leave my hair alone and mat it, then sponge it or use a towel, can my hair be like his bit? Mine look curly instead of a nappy type of dread. I'm not sure if your dreadlocks are gonna come really. I'm not sure if your dreadlocks are gonna come out really curly if you go the NBA YoungBoy route, unless you have your dreadlocks already locked up, and then you get the do the 2-strand twist method, and then get that curly look overall, or you just have curly hair in general. But with the manipulation you doing, you trying to get the NBA YoungBoy look, so it's not gonna look so curly. So I'm not for certain if you can actually get a curly hair look with the NBA YoungBoy look. I think it would just basically just come out looking similar to my boy NBA YoungBoy, or you manipulated it to the point that you put it in some type of 2-strand twist and allow it to just look like a twist out and curly, etc., etc. But anyways, I hope that answered your question. Try to answer that best of my ability, bro. So basically, using a sponge, towel, and everything like that, none of that stuff is gonna create your hair looking curly, like dreadlocks wise. It's just gonna make it look more matted and freeform. So anyways, moving on to the next question. My boy Lil Lean, shout out to you, B. You feel me? I hope you're not drinking lean for real, cause that is not good for the body. So anyways, okay, but how does his hair grow so fast? I don't know how my boy NBA YoungBoy hair grows so fast. He probably eating right. He probably taking some biotin, probably drinking a lot of water. He's probably doing the natural, healthy stuff that you need to do with your hair. I know my boy at the verse, when he did a video, actually, he's definitely a great reference, but I'm not gonna go to the video right now. But he was basically talking about it depends on the person. It probably was a lot of people that didn't understand where he was coming from, because I kind of responded to someone like that. It depends on the person. What he meant by that, at the verse, and other people that say that in general, like I said before when I answered one of these questions on my own, not on a video, of course, because I'm doing this video now. But anyways, it's too much rambling. So basically, when we say like it depends on the person, some people hair grows faster than others, by certain centimeters or whatever you want to call it, whatever, etc. So ultimately it looks like someone's hair is growing faster than yours, but it's just growing by an inch. Like, it's not that far away from how your hair is growing. It just slightly a little faster, but it's not ridiculously fast. But it's gonna have the illusion of it looking like it's ridiculously fast. But ultimately, I don't know the real reason why his hair is growing so fast. Maybe his hair just grows fast naturally. But anyways, I hope that answers your question, my guy. So anyways, Thomas Davis, shout out to you, my guy. So he twice oh, my fault, I'm dumb. Okay, he twists his hair with his hand or something like that. Yeah, he absolutely twists his hair with his hand. I'm pretty sure my boy NBA YoungBoy is doing that when he's bored and stuff like that. All right, so anyways, next question. J G3 fam, shout out to you, bro. So how much should you wash your hair and use the sponge? So wash your hair a lot less. Barely wash your hair unless you feel like you really need to, and sponge it almost every day, to be honest with you. But don't go too crazy with it, you know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to lose hair. So don't go too crazy with it, but at least sponge it once a day. So at least do that so you can just keep that foundation looking like it's supposed to be looking. Alright, so anyways, I hope that answered your question, my guy. Alright, shout out to my boy Little Ray. Again, you the GOAT, bro. You the only one really responding over and over again to these questions. I mean, we're asking a lot of questions in general. So you asked, can I just leave it nappy and just lay on it? Because I got curly nappy hair and my hair stays soft. Okay, so your concern is your hair is so curly and nappy at the same time. So you probably just afraid that you're not gonna be able to achieve this look, bro. I believe you're gonna be able to achieve this look. So it's just gonna take a little more time for your hair type, to be honest with you. But if it's still nappy and curly at the same time, I believe you can achieve this look, but it's probably gonna look a lot different than anyone else that's gonna try to achieve this look, the NBA YoungBoy look. So what I have to tell you, bro, is just stick to the method. I know your hair is soft and they keep falling apart and etc. But just due time, it definitely is gonna lock up. But if you're still struggling, you can always use the crochet needle method, even though that kind of ruins the whole freeform look. But your dreadlocks is gonna turn out dope if you do it, and it's gonna speed up the process, and your hair is gonna stop falling out. So that's always good. So I'm not sure if I helped you out with the question you asked, but I hope I did the best of my ability. So anyways, moving on to the next person. I'm Flacco, something like that. You feel me? Shout out to you, bro. How do I stop losing? How do I stop loss from matting and sleep? What? I believe you're saying, how do you stop your hair from matting up when you're sleeping? Okay, so ultimately, you can't really prevent that from happening, bro. Like, it's just how it is, because your hair is gonna be matted as well when you put something over your head. But the best thing I can tell you is just to put something on your head, just wrap it up, because it might be matted, but as soon as you put some water on it or something, you can get it back like it was before. But ultimately, there's no way really to prevent it unless you just sleep a weird way and just not lay on your head in general. But I'm pretty sure you're not gonna do that, so I just advise you just to put something on your head, bro. Alright, so anyways, I hope to answer your question. Next question is, next person up here is my boy Boss. Shout out to you, bro. Alright, so do I sponge my hair to make sections and finger twist it and wash it 2 times a week with whole blend conditioner? My guy, use shampoo, no conditioners yet. Y'all, don't use no conditioners, bro, until your hair locks up, because conditioner is created to loosen your hair. You know what I'm saying? Make it nice and soft and get through all the tangles. We don't want none of that happening with dreadlocks, all right? We want it to be straight up rough. You feel me? So that's why you use that shampoo. It's gonna strip it for a lot of stuff ultimately. So that's why we use the tea tree oil or the blending. I know tea. See, this man got me saying blend or something, whatever that conditioner is. But anyways, you do use the tea tree oil and the castor oil just to restore your hair back, because you're not using any conditioner. So just use the shampoo and the conditioner, my guy, and you great, bro. You doing your thing. And just stick to using that sponge and that finger twisting method as well. And you could probably, get some microfiber in there too. You feel me? Microfiber towel. Use that too. If you want to, you don't have to use that to achieve this look. You can just use the sponge and just keep finger twisting, to be honest with you, my guy. But sooner or later, your hair is gonna lock up and you're gonna achieve that young boy look. You know what I'm saying? Just get that drop fade, you good. Hope that answer your question. All right. So, anyways, shout out to underscore again. So, I got an afro right now. So, if I pick it out, how would I get my hair to get at least start freeforming like this? All right, so basically, you know what I'm saying, you trying to get that young boy look ultimately. So yeah, you on a good wave so far, bro. Good process. So just keep on growing your afro out, bro. No cap, and just sponge your hair, you know, once a day. Sooner or later, it's gonna take time. You go to circular motion and keep doing it a day. You're gonna develop a lot of sections, and make sure you use the small holes in the sponge too as well. And you know, finger twist it over time. Use the castor oil, tea tree oil, all that good stuff. You feel me? And get that drop fade. Ultimately, at the end of the day, bro, you're gonna be achieving this young boy look. You feel me? Oh me. Alright, so anyways, it's all ironic asking young boy questions, but it's not even young boy up here. Hold up. Get my boy young boy up here, you feel me? Wait a minute. I'm sorry, I'm holding up the video, but hold up. Dang. I don't know. Just have it like that. It's a good reference point. You can just look at the picture up there. Alright, so anyways, my boy, you on the right method so far. Just keep growing out your hair. Do the methods I said earlier, and you should be straight, bro. Alright, so my boy Lil Nick Gaming, shout out to you, bro. His dreadlock journey is less congoed. So do you think he's using the sponge more than he was during his last journey? Okay, so the interesting thing I found out about his journey, that is, well, his last journey compared to his journey now. His last journey, it was definitely looking very matted. It was a lot of congos. He had a lot of stuff going on. It was like really neglected overall than anything else. So it was more truly freeform than the set he has now of dreadlocks. So yeah, ultimately, yeah, that was the difference between his dreadlocks back then. It was like very matted and a lot of congos, very neglected, mostly truly freeform than anything else. And his newest set of dreadlocks it's still freeform. It still has that freeform look. It still has that drop fade look. He's still going for the overall similar look, but it's more separated, and it looks like he's gradually leaning towards the maintenance route, because he's trying to allow his dreadlocks to actually fall for once, because they're always sticking up. So yeah, ultimately I noticed that as a difference between NBA YoungBoy's current journey and his last journey. So I hope that answers your question. So anyways, next person, Loompa, whatever your name is, shout out to you, bro. Is he using gel? I believe my boy NBA YoungBoy, he's starting to get in the process of using gel, because he has to do like separation and everything, but he could be doing water retwist. You don't have to use Jamaican mango and lime gel or any type of dreadlock gel, whatever you want to call it, to just do the whole maintenance route. But I'm pretty sure he's using the Jamaican mango lime gel, because it wouldn't look as fresh as it looked in some of the video clips. I don't know if you guys, well, just watch my dreadlock review videos on NBA YoungBoy. Some of the video clips I included in there was some video shoots of him rocking the retwist on the top of his scalp. Top of the head on his scalp. But anyways, yeah, he's definitely using some gel for once in a while here and there. He's not using it too much though, because he still allows it to get back to freeforming, because he wanted to achieve basically a semi-freeform dreadlocks. That's basically what he's ultimately trying to achieve. So I hope that answered your question, my guy. So, and you can use locking gel to help it lock. Yeah, you can use locking gel to help your hair lock up, but ultimately that's not like, you know, the thing that really locks up your hair. You know, you can lock your hair up without using Jamaican mango and lime or beeswax or anything like that, because your hair will just lock up naturally. Well, it will all depend on your hair type. If you have like 3C to 4C, yeah, your hair will just lock up naturally. If you get up there to like ones or twos or early threes, then it's not really gonna lock up naturally. To be honest with you, if it does, I don't. It's probably might look strange. It's not gonna look similar to like freeform dreadlocks, and it's definitely gonna take a lot longer time than 4C to 3C type of hair. So I hope that answers your question. So Freebirds TV, you put them in the wrong order, my guy with the negativity. I feel like it came out dope, in my opinion. You feel me? Like the video. Alright, so anyways, my boy Bryce Chambers, however how your name is pronounced. Alright, so shout out to you, bro. So to get your hair like YoungBoy's, now you don't do anything to it but sponge it. I heard some people say he finger twists throughout the day. Yeah, you can finger twist your hair throughout the day, sponge it, and overall neglect your hair and just allow it to just freeform naturally, and basically don't do too much else to it. So yeah, you can definitely achieve that young boy look by ultimately just doing that over and over again. Yeah, no cap, no cap. You don't even have to use the crochet needle to blunt the tips when it comes to using the NBA YoungBoy method, because it would just lock up naturally on its own. All right, so I think he have 4C hair. I'm going between 4C, 4B type of hair when it comes to NBA YoungBoy. But you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, just speculations of his hair type. So I'm thinking around 4B, 4C, my guy. You know what I'm saying? We around the same ballpark. You feel me? I see you putting the thinking emojis. We out here thinking, B. Shout out to my boy. Alright, but anyways, moving on. So, what type of hair type does YoungBoy has? We were just talking about this, like 4B, 4C. Yeah. Alright, so NBA. Shout out to you, B. Alright, so if you wash your hair with with just water, not shampoo, will it make it twist faster? Ultimately it would not let it twist faster. It doesn't really make quite sense, to be honest with you, my guy. But you know what I'm saying, you need to moisturize your hair anyway with some oil mixed with water. That definitely will help your hair growth. If you trying to basically ask me what will be a way of you spraying something on your hair and locking it up faster, that will be sea salt. Sea salt will actually do that for your hair, guys. So sea salt, basically you spray it on your hair, right? And the side effects to that is it may be itchy, it may be very irritating on the scalp ultimately, but it will definitely lock it up faster. And you definitely gonna have to be able to scrub that out as soon as you finish locking it up and doing whatever you wanted to do with it. So I hope that answers your question, my guy. But don't go around here, you know what I'm saying, throwing water on your hair expecting it to just lock up faster, because definitely not gonna lock up faster. At the end of the day, it's a process. The only way you can ultimately speed up your process is the ultimate tool called the crochet needle. That is the only way that's gonna ultimately speed up the process of your twist locking up, whatever dreadlock beginning method you chose. Alright, so Fresh Dex, what does he put in his hair? He don't put much of anything in his hair. Maybe once in a while Jamaican mango and lime, or some other locking gel or gel in general, or someone else made a natural product for him. That would be nice. But anyways, he not doing too much to his hair, putting it in products and stuff wise. Otherwise, I would see some type of buildup in his hair, because some people, you can actually see some type of buildup in their hair, or you can see You know, when they got a retwist or dandruff going on, like you can see that stuff. So I would definitely be able to tell ultimately, but it may be hard to tell as well because you have freeform or to semi-freeform dreadlocks and you're not maintaining it all the way to the scalp to achieve that really, really neat look. So anyways, I hope that answers your question, my guy. So do he do two-hand twist too? Two-hand twist too? What do you mean by that, my guy? Okay, I think you mean two-strand twist too. I haven't seen him doing any type of hairstyles like that, to be honest with y'all boys. He's not getting into any hairstyles yet. He just now low-key jumping into getting retwists. Just a little bit, but not too much that it looks obvious. He's just now getting into that look, so he's not doing any hairstyles like that yet, bro. I believe his hair may be long to do that, but yeah, he'll ultimately have to get an actual really good retwist to even achieve like a two-strand twist or braids or anything like that. He can't do it like freeform like he has it. Alright, but anyways, how should I sleep on it? So I guessing how should you sleep on your hair and everything like that, bro? So yeah, you just wear a bonnet, or you can just wear you can wear a bonnet if you feeling really lazy. Just get a satin pillowcase. That's why I usually use, satin pillowcase. Even though I don't have my locks currently right now, but I'm gonna get them soon. Video coming out, you know what I'm saying? One day. Alright, but anyways, I'm about to start a GoFundMe, you feel me? GoFundMe so I can get my locks back. Alright, I'm just playing. DM me your cash app, you feel me? Alright, now I'm just playing. Alright, so anyways, so what haircut does he have now? So I believe my boy NBA YoungBoy has a drop fade, to be honest with y'all boys. So anyways, I hope that answers your question, my guy. Drop fade, taper, something mixed in that category, and he's kind of bald on the sides, low key. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to throw shade, but you know, that's the look. That's the NBA YoungBoy look y'all trying to achieve. So what hair length you think is good to do? Basically just to start off the sponge method or whatever. That's basically what you're trying to ask. I believe it will be, 5-6 inches, you know what I'm saying? That would be good. If you're to the point that you can actually twist your hair with your finger, that's at the good point to start using the dreadlock sponge, because if you start early, guys, that's the cheat code, bro. If you start early with the dreadlock sponge, you can achieve the foundation and you can achieve the method to look more freeformish with the foundation from the dreadlock sponge a lot faster than someone with a lot longer hair. Alright, so anyways, I hope that answers your question, my guy. So the next person is Rich, you feel me? I'm rich, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you, B. Alright, anyways, he used leave-in conditioner, but when should you use it? Weekly? Oh my guy. Okay, so I need to see this video on NBA YoungBoy using these leave-in conditioners, my guy, because if he using all this leave-in conditioner like y'all claim he is, he should have a lot of buildup. A lot of buildup, because you're not supposed to use leave-in conditioners daily in your hair while you have dreadlocks, because that's going to be a lot of product on top of product on top of product, because you leave it in your hair. So that doesn't make quite a bit of sense, you know what I'm saying? So I'll advise you guys not to use any leave-in conditioners on top of your scalp, because if I advise you guys to use it, you're just going to use it one time, and then you're going to use it again, and then you're going to use it again, and then you go wonder why you have so much buildup. And you trying to scrub it all out with the shampoo, and then you're gonna get the conditioner too. And if you're in the beginning lock stages, you probably might ruin your foundation and ruin your twist pattern and ruin what a loctician did and waste $40 to $50, $70, $80 even sometimes. And that's a lot of money wasted, you feel me? So don't go that route, bro. Just use shampoo. Use shampoo. It's gonna dry out your scalp and everything. That's gonna be the results overall. But to restore all the nutrients to your hair in general, just use the tea tree oil or use the castor oil or any other oil like olive oil. But anyways, that being said, I hope that answered your question, my guy. A nice mask on the picture, bro. I appreciate it. Alright, so shout out to my boy Davis. So does he have a high top? He don't exactly have a high top. He has something similar to like a drop fade mixed with a taper and something like that. Bald on the sides, you feel me? No cap, no cap. High top will be a lot higher up on the back of his head. And yeah, that is not the look he's rocking right now. But yeah, his haircut goes hard though. I ain't gonna lie to y'all boys. Anyways, I hope that answered your question. So Nessie, I don't know. Anyway, shout out to you, bro. So, they cut his hair in jail. Yeah, we all know, bro. You know what I'm saying? But he went back to the lock game. Hopefully he don't get locked up again and that don't happen again. Alright, so anyways, moving on. I wet my hair, picked it out and let it dry for a while, but when it's picked out, it's too soft to sponge it, and it looks like I just woke up. What do I do, my guy? He crying out here, B. He crying out here, B. So you got that, you got that soft hair? You got that soft hair, bro? So, bro, like every time you got out of the shower, right? And you pick out your hair and everything, it's gonna be soft. That's just how it is, bro. Like, unless your hair is just that rough, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even talking about them boys, but you know what I'm saying? 'Cause I can achieve the curly hair look, but I can also get dreadlocks. That's what I'm saying. So, if you got a shower and you pick out your hair, right? And it's real curly and soft, that means it's not a good time to sponge your hair, bro. That's just how it is. That's just how it is. A good time to sponge your hair is when it's dry. When it's dry, you know what I'm saying? If you want to, you can massage your hair with some castor oil or some olive oil or whatever oil you want to put in your hair. You can just massage it. And you know, from time to time, you have to wait till your hair is absolutely dry. That's when you have your most natural curl pattern. So that's when your foundation and everything is gonna, you know, proceed on from there on, ultimately, just because you have your natural curl pattern in the mix, and it's like really dry. When I say natural curl pattern, I don't even mean to say natural curl pattern. I mean your tightest curl pattern. That's what I meant to say. That's more accurate. Your tightest curl pattern with the dreadlock sponge, you can develop your foundation a lot more faster than, you know, your natural hair texture. Just getting out of the shower and everything. So anyways, I hope that answered your question, my guy. So moving on, YoungBoy, shout out to you, bro. What is NBA YoungBoy haircut called? Is it a fade? I believe it's called a drop fade. You feel me? So go to the barber, ask for a drop fade. Ultimately, it's gonna come out looking like NBA YoungBoy. You feel me? / Westbrook. I believe he had that look too. Something. You know, I think he had that look too. I'm not sure. He probably had like a fro hawk or something. I don't know. But anyways, shout out to my boy Nick Gaming. So to achieve this look, you have to let it freeform for a little bit and then start sponging it a little bit. Freeform it a lot. Sponge it a lot, you mean. You feel me? But not to the point that your hair about to break off. You know, like once or 2 times a day, you can sponge it. But freeforming, you mean a lot because you're going through the freeforming journey. Unless you're trying to go through the maintenance route, then, you know, freeforming a little bit. So, anyways, I hope that answered your question, my guy. Just basically freeform your hair, you feel me? And use the sponge once or 2 times a day. Alright, so moving on to my boy, Nick. What is he doing in his dreadlock journey, his new dreadlock journey, to be exact, Pacific, whatever you want to call it. But anyways, so my boy NBA YoungBoy, what he's doing new in his dreadlock journey is gradually going towards the maintenance route, separating his dreadlocks a lot more, developing the foundation of his dreadlocks a lot better, not allowing his hair to congo up and matten up like it was before. So that's basically what my boy NBA YoungBoy is doing currently right now to his dreadlocks. And while he's going through the whole freeform journey, my boy dreadlocks are getting a lot thicker, even a lot thicker than my boy NBA Ben 10. Pause on that, you feel me? No cap for anybody thinking gay in the comment section down below. But anyways, he's doing his thing, bro, and that's basically what he's doing with his new dreadlock journey. I hope that answers your question. Wish NBA YoungBoy would go with the locks, bro. So my boy already going with the locks. His hair is already locking up, you feel me? No cap to my Dex out here, you feel me? My twin Dex like to flex. What you flexing, B? Alright, but anyways, so my boy YoungBoy, you know what I'm saying, he already got the freeform dreadlocks in the mix. No cap. So he's definitely going through with the whole locking process and joining the lock game ultimately. So I believe he's gonna be in the lock game for a pretty long time and just growing the whole freeform locks. I hope he don't get locked up or have his hair cut off again and he has to start all over again. Then that means I'm gonna have to toss out some more NBA YoungBoy dreadlock updates of his hair being short again, and no process of him going through him having his hair a lot longer and more length due time, because I want to see more length on my boy NBA YoungBoy dreadlock journey. But anyways, that being said, that was the last question, and I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. If y'all boys want me to do a part three, my guy, make sure to hit me up with some more questions down here, or any of my NBA YoungBoy videos in general, you know what I'm saying. And make sure to comment, like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And you have to get this video to at least 30, at least 30 for part 3, B. I know y'all boys can do it. Y'all got last video to like 40 something. So 30 likes, part 3, B. Answering these questions down here. But if y'all boys don't ask me some more questions down here, or ask me some questions on freaking, Instagram or something like that, of course I can't do the video. So you gotta ask me some questions on these comment section down below. But anyways, that being said, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, all that fun stuff, fun YouTube stuff. I'm gonna see y'all boys in the next video. Oh yeah, by the way, before I leave, exit out of this hole, you feel me? I'm not annoying y'all in the comment section down below. Dreadlock videos are coming, you feel me? Dreadlock review videos are coming. I know y'all have a lot of requests in the comment section down below. I'ma deliver on these dreadlock reviews. All right, y'all have a lot of requests. I'm a busy man. All right, so anyways, I'm out of here. Peace.